MBC volunteer organization has an international celebration day for volunteers tonight. There will be an auction, which is the reason for fundraising for this organization, and Scotiabank is going to be courteous enough to match the dollars. These kind of volunteer organizations actually play the part of integration for the newcomers to this country so that they can figure out that how the system works and where they are best suitable with their skills. I appreciate this kind of event, which is with music, food, and interaction along with the community to see what they can do. Volunteer work is the key bone for Canadian culture. Newcomers need this the most because they need to integrate and see the culture they are going to be part of. Fundraising is very important because economics is the backbone of any organization. We all should recognize that the time and effort they spend, they need our help with that.
And I'm a city councilor today because I volunteered. And I got experience through that. I learned so much about life. I learned about how to speak to people. I learned about what's going on in the community. I learned what issues there are. And so I started volunteering at the age of 14. There's a basketball drop-in in Rexdale. So I used to live in Malton. I used to take a bus every day, and I would go and I would help out at a Friday night basketball drop-in. And so that's where my volunteering began. And the more I volunteered, the more people I met. The more I became exposed to people who I want to be around, who I want to learn from. And so, I never had any political background. But one thing I used to become a city councilor was my volunteer work, because I knew what the community wanted, and I got a chance to learn.
Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. So today is a very special day for us. It's a day where we can recognize all the volunteers from across the region of Peel. Last year we referred over 32,000 volunteers. Many of them are newcomers that come here. A lot of them are youth, and a lot of them are actually helping here tonight as well. So International Volunteer Day is a special time of the year for us, and it's a wonderful opportunity for us to really recognize everything that volunteers do in this community.
Volunteer MBC is a fantastic organization. They help unite volunteers from within the community to important groups and organizations that need the help. Today we're celebrating our volunteers at our open house, and we're also doing a fundraiser to raise some funds and raise awareness for the important work we do for Mississauga, Brampton, and Caledon. So certainly what you see here today is our auction. We have some food to recognize everybody who's been working hard to support the center. Next year we're doing something special. We are proposing 150 hours of volunteer work per community member to recognize Canada's 150th celebration. So we're hoping that that project is going to be a success. We'd love it if TAG TV could help us promote it. 150 for 150 by Volunteer MBC.
The Volunteer Center is like a hub in the community that attracts volunteers of all ages. This Volunteer Center is amazing because they have volunteer opportunities across the whole community for young people, for older people, for someone who's in between jobs and wants to gain some new experience. A lot of youth programs for seniors, and today we celebrate. It's holidays, or as Jake said earlier, holy days. These are, a lot of us are celebrating different special occasions at this time of the year. It's a time to come together, to say thank you, and to celebrate volunteerism.
Our event is a very good event, especially when you see how we have impacted the region of Peel. We have been able to refer more than 32,000 volunteers to meaningful opportunities, and that speaks a lot because we, in a way, are helping build communities in Peel. So our contribution is unmatched, and especially when you see from the perspective of volunteers how much they contribute to our community, to our Peel, that speaks volumes.
#1 multicultural channel. This is TAG TV.